Welcome back to the table, and thank you for joining us again for our second episode here in a hopefully long-lasting series of opening some Pokemon cards. Now, as I talked about last time, I'm recently back into the hobby, and so I'm still in the process of collecting and learning the lingo and various other things that come along with being a collector of Pokemon cards. And as promised, I have started to receive some of the things that we're going to be opening here, and as we go through, I'll explain kind of what you can expect to see in the various different boxes and things that we open here on the channel. So for today, we have this Elite Trainer box. We call them ETBs for short, of course, because that makes it so much easier to say. And we're going to be opening this ETB of Stellar Crown here on the channel today. And in each Elite Trainer box, you have multiple different things that you get. Of course, you get some booster packs. There's 9 booster packs that come in the box. You get a pamphlet that tells you what comes in the box and the cards of the set that you're going to be seeing. Sometimes in Elite Trainer boxes, you'll receive a promotional card for the set. In this one, you can see it's a Noctowl. And we'll see some more when we actually open it up. And of course, with it being a building box to helping you create a team you can play with for your card set, because of course the intention of collecting these cards really goes towards playing the card game, the trading card game, but at the same time they're for collecting too. But it'll also come with some card sleeves in your Elite Trainer box, some dice and some coins for coin flipping. And then for the sake of those who do collect Pokemon cards, they make it to where you can use the box for your collection, and they've got different tabs that help you separate each different part of the box. And so I'm going to open this up, and we'll show you firsthand what you get when you open one of these boxes, as well as get to see what we pull from our packs. All right, time to get things started here. As you can see, I've already unwrapped our Elite Trainer box, and we'll go through the process of showing what's inside of it, and then we'll get into opening the packs at the end. So if you buy an Elite Trainer box, these are the things that you can expect to see. First off, as you can see, it comes in I mean, you can't see super well down in there, but there's a cool little art down in the actual sleeve cover that the box comes in itself. Like I said a second ago, there's a player guide that it'll come with, and this will just show you the different cards in the set, as well as some of the other information about some of the characters or some of the Pokemon, and some information about them. So if you're wanting to collect one of the sets and you actually want to go through and mark off all of the ones that you have all the way through the set, then you'll be able to do so if you get one of these Elite Trainer boxes, and you can have this player guide so that you can actually go through and see which ones are you've already gotten. You can mark them off. I mean, I know there's lists online, and you can make Google Sheets and various different things, but this can be an easy way for you if you would like to buy an Elite Trainer box. And this one right here is one of the cheaper ones out right now, just because it's one of the newer sets that's just come out. That doesn't mean that it is cheap. The hobby in and of itself is becoming more and more expensive, but anyway, the player's guide will help you see all of the different information for the things or all of the cards that you can collect through the set. So the box itself will come packaged like this, so that you can separate all the different aspects of it. You can keep this. If you do not keep the I don't even know what you really call these, stand holders. If you do not keep this, then your box in and of itself will not close the same way that it did when you get it back in. Then it won't fit. It'll fit in here, but then as you can see, there's a difference in height. So it can kind of affect the way it goes back in. But if you're just planning on keeping the box and throwing everything else away, then, which I would recommend because to some degree it makes it a little more challenging, then you may want to keep your holder so that you can close it and put your case back on. Here are there's the promotional Noctowl. And then these are also the separator dividers that you can put into the box to separate your cards or various other things. These will be your sleeves for your cards. If you want to put all of the cards that you get from the pack openings, then you can put them in the sleeves. They always give you a large collection of energy cards. That way, again, if you're playing the game, then you have access to all these. And then the Pokemon that you open it within the packs can then be instantly made into some form of a team. Each pack will come with one additional energy, but those ones will help you create a deck to play with immediately. So here are the 9 packs that come with every box, and we'll be opening those in a minute, but I'll show you these coins and then also the dice before we actually get into opening the packs. And as you can see, one side's holographic, the other side's kind of more bland, so that you can have coin flips on some of the cards, the attacks or various different effects they can have. It'll say to flip a coin a certain number of times so that you can see how much damage you do to the other Pokemon. And then they'll give you dice as well. These are all new to me, so I don't know that I've ever actually used dice in the trading or playing in the trading card game. But I have used the coins, but I've never used the dice before. Obviously, there's some form of damage counters, but anyway, this is what they look like within this set. You've got kind of your more teal bland dice, and then your one that's a little more snazzy here for your Stellar Crown. All right, so I got everything cleaned up here. Now that it's time for the main event, what you really came here for, to see what we get here in these packs. Now, I will say, again, since I have been collecting just a little bit before I decided to start keeping track of my journey, there's going to be a few things here and there that I'll have to do to make sure you guys get to actually keep up with me, as well as I get to continue to log all of my information for the cards I've collected and so on. So I'll go back through all of the cards that I've collected in another video as I start putting binders together for Stellar Crown in and of itself. This is actually the first set that I started back up with because it was the cheapest one at Walmart whenever I started everything back up. And so it was the first set that I started with whenever I got back into collecting Pokemon cards. And so here's the code card for you, and we'll get things started off here. Now, I do know that for the new sets, Stellar Crown in particular, from the back there is 1 energy, and then it's just after that you just go straight through, and then your pulls will be in the very back. So here we go. And we got Ponyta, Cubone, Milcery, Glameow, Glass Trumpet, Leminion. We got the good pull last time on that one. Lacey, Dubwool, Tortuga, and Rhyperior. And that's going to be our holo. We didn't actually get a reverse holo in this one. Normally you'll get a reverse holo before you get your holo, but not in this one. Again, as I was saying, I'm collecting all these cards and putting them on YouTube and sharing that information as we go, and wanting to continue to grow the channel, obviously, as well as continue to grow and being able to share and just having fun doing all this stuff. And I hope you guys are enjoying the content being put out, and I'm enjoying getting to film it because it's just really cool that I have a place now that's going to be able to help me track my journey, and again, getting to hopefully make some connections and special bonds with my viewers. And I'm a pretty non-traditional guy in the sense that I'm just kind of a little different, and that's fun. But it's going to be kind of interesting to see how everything gets to transition with the channel and everything going on. Grimmsnarl there, Holo Grimmsnarl as our pool. Not doing too well so far. I mean, there's only 2 packs, but again, there's only 9. So we don't have a lot of space for major pools, but I I definitely did better on the first ETB that I opened. And again, I don't want to go through all of the things that came along with that one, but I will be sharing them, but I don't want to try and track it all down in this video. It'd be way too long. But anyway, here we go. Varum, Lileep, Palmy, Fletchling, Mewtwo, Lacey, Celebi, Lileep, Raboot, I guess that would be how you pronounce it, and Bouffalant. Still nothing too fancy yet, but we've gotten some hollows. That's good, but we're really looking for some EXs and some alternate arts and various things like that. But Stellar Crown, I want to say, is one of the harder ones to get really good pulls from. And so we'll see if we end up with anything from this ETB at all. Hopefully, obviously, but we'll see. Cyclizar, Medicham, Root Fossil, Froakie, Togedemaru, that's a hard one for me, Swalot, Marowak, Cradily, Dreadnought, and Raging Bolt. That one's a little bit snazzier, but still not quite our really good hit yet. The pulls that we got from right there: Raging Bolt, Bouffalant, Grimmsnarl, Rhyperior, Dreadnought, Cradily, Raboot, Lileep, Talonflame, Lacey, Tortuga, and Dubwool. Again, I just really like the reverse hollows and things as well, and so I will continue to show those as if they're just as important as the hollows and EXs and various things, just because I like them so much, and they're really cool. We're obviously going to stack up here a little bit, but they're really cool, and I really enjoy getting to see them and just appreciate them. So we'll keep going here. We're opening pack number 5 here out of 9, and then we will see if we can. All right, so we're opening pack 5 out of 9 here, and we'll see if we're going to continue our not so great luck. Of course, I do need all of these cards one way or another for the set completion, but at the same time, it's always more fun if you can get a lot of the bigger pulls, just so that you can have some extras for trading and things if you get multiple of them. But anyway, we have Charjabug, Glameow, Hoot, Greavard, Veluza, Swalot, Payapa Berry. There's another Talonflame, Salandit, and another Grimmsnarl. Man, things aren't going too great here. But I also realized on that first pack, when I was looking back through the first video as I was getting all the cards and sleeves and things, that I said that there wasn't any reverse hollows, but then I looked back at it, and of course there were. I just, for some reason, because of the packs I've been opening, I didn't realize that they were actually reverse hollows at the time when I said that, just because I guess they weren't shining enough for me to be able to realize that in the moment. So here we go with Salandit, Diplin, Panseer, Meditite, Celebi, Lantern, Toedscruel, Bouffalant, reverse, Panseer, and Clang, another regular hollow. That one's pretty cool though. It's got like a little galaxy look to it, where it seems like he's out in the middle of some kind of wasteland galaxy type of thing. All right, pack number 7. We've got 3 left. Come on, let's find something here. All right, first, or back, one from the back. Basic Energy, Rhydon, Morgrim, Gossifleur, Cubone, Crispin, Dubwool, Eldegoss, Phalanx, that one is a reverse, kind of hard to tell. Morgrim, reverse, and Lapras EX. There we go, we finally got something. Sad thing is, this is actually the third one I've pulled so far out of Stellar Crown. But hey, that's still an awesome pull and a fantastic artwork, so I'm not gonna complain about that one. All right, so I went ahead and sleeved these up. We got some of our pulls here that we went ahead and looked at, and we got Phalanx, the reverse, Morgrim, reverse, Panseer, Bouffalant, Talonflame, our second one that we got, Salandit, wow, words, Grimmsnarl, Klinklang, and of course, our best pull so far, our Lapras EX, and I'm gonna put it right there in the center in all of its glory. Sorry, Craydilly. All right, so we have 2 packs left. I'm gonna go ahead and share with you one thing that I'm trying to make a thing here on the channel, and that is, as I've opened these packs, of course, we've had our non-holos and our non-reverse holos or anything, just the regular, what I'll just call the regular card artworks. What I want to do is, if you have a favorite, go through in the comments and put which one of the artworks is your favorite from the set so far, or if you want to go through and watch, if you've watched to the end, then which one's your favorite out of all the ones that we opened here today. This one may be my favorite so far. It's just so specific and articulate in every aspect of the artwork there. But leave down in the comments which one is your favorite artwork of this Stellar Crown opening, or if you just have a specific artwork that stands out to you of the non-holo, non-reverse holos. There's our first reverse, Toedscruel, Okaberry, and our holo is Dreadnought. All right, we're on our last pack. I would say, well, in the Crown Zenith opening, it was a little bit different because it seemed like every pack we had some kind of pull from. But in this one, obviously, we haven't gotten as many. But I would also say if you have a favorite artwork of the holos or reverse holos or the EXs, then to put that. But, of course, we only have one, so I saw a little bit of a shine there, so maybe that'll change. We got Nimble, Slowpoke, Froakie, Ladybug, Lantern, Briar, Azumarill. First reverse is Flittle, Jirachi, and Melmetal as our last holo from the set. All right, so our last pulls from our Stellar Crown opening are Flittle, reverse holo, Toedscruel, reverse holo, Okaberry, and Jirachi. That's still a pretty cool reverse, but not a great pull for the set in and of itself. And then Melmetal and Dreadnought. Unfortunately, we only really got one good pull, which would be our Lapras EX. Not even the best Lapras EX in the set, but still a really cool card. And so not a bad pull in any way, shape, or form, but definitely not the best pull we could have gotten. Hey, as a way of going on ahead and just kind of doing my own side project throughout all this, I went ahead and checked to see how many different cards you can get out of the 9 various packs, at least in the circumstance that we had where we had kind of poor pull rates. I went ahead and went through the book and marked out all of the cards that we had, the different cards, non-duplicates. And we ended up getting 68 out of the 174, I believe it is, 175 total cards. So if you're looking to collect, an ETB can be at least a good start into doing that so that you get a variety of things as a part of the whole. So about 68 out of 175 cards total. Again, not very good pull rates. We had some duplicates of the the supposed pools like the Grim Snarl that we got. But I enjoy ETBs because they also help you with organization and various things like that. But you can be the judge watching this, or if you want to go get one for yourself, that's always a good way to figure out what you like personally. But all that being said, we've approached the end of the video here today, so I want to thank you very much for joining me on this adventure today. And then if you enjoyed the content, go ahead and leave us a like, and then don't forget to comment which one of the artworks from today is your favorite. That being said, we're signing off here. Thank you very much for being a part of the tabletop collection community.